Saturday night, and we're about to discover who's got stars in their eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
Hello and welcome to Stars in Their Eyes, the show where dreams come true, where fantasies are realised, where legends walk, talk and sing once more, coming together under one roof in a panoply of pulsating performances. Where else could you expect to see the likes of Sarah Brightman, Axl Rose and George Formby playing Buckaroo together before a performance? And as I speak, another amazing array of star guests are preparing to walk through those famous doors into the spotlight to dazzle you with the versatility of their vocal talents. So let's start by revealing the talents of star guest number one.
My name's Paul Doody. I come from Surrey, which is just outside Canterbury. I live with my girlfriend Amanda and my little daughter Emily. I work for British Gas Transco. My job title is Assistant Distribution Fitter. We work in pairs. There's two in our gang. My job involves laying new mains and pipelines, also lay new services to houses and work on a lot of leakage. I love my job because it's because we work outside, and I don't think I could probably work inside. I like the fresh air, and also because we get to meet a lot of new people, work in different places around the area, and it's enjoyable. I normally sing when I'm on the job at work, but my mate Dave normally tells me to be quiet, as he thinks there's a cat being strangled or something. I'll probably feel more nervous actually speaking to Matthew Kelly than what I will singing. Because I don't like talking, really. I can sing, but I can't talk in front of people.
He's having a break, so let's have a chit-chat with Paul Doody. So, Paul, is it nerve-wracking talking to me?
Yes, very. Very.
Such a nice person as myself, I cannot believe that. Because you won't be nervous singing, will you?
Not really, because you have a microphone to hide behind, so it's a little bit easier.
I'll make you a bit nervous. Tell us what you said about your daughter, Emily Jane.
My daughter is the most beautifulest thing in the world.
The most beautifulest thing in the world. A sweet sentiment, but grammatically hopeless, frankly. That poor child. That child doesn't stand a chance, does she? Especially with parents like hers. You two are lethal with fish and chips, aren't you?
Yes. There's a funny story behind that. We first started courting, and we went out for the evening, and it just started off, we was chatting and having a laugh, and it just sort of started one chip through, and another chip went the other way. And then, in the end of it, we sort of was covered in fish and chips, so it was...
Your family have been very supportive with you over your singing, haven't they?
Yeah, my mum and dad have supported me. Amanda's supported me all the way.
In fact, it was Amanda who applied for you?
She's applied, yeah.
How many times?
3 times.
And it's third time lucky?
Third time lucky.
I'm thrilled about this, you know, because the person that you're going to be has inspired you as well.
Yes, I mean, ever since I've started singing, it was when I bought their album, and it's just catapulted from there, really.
And the guy is a great singer. Tell us who you're going to be.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Marty Pellow.
Marty Pellow, the great Glaswegian. It's no pipe dream tonight, singing live. Paul Doody is Marty Pellow.
If you're there and you care and you listen very careful, darling, you'll hear my prayer. And if you hear it loud and clear, you'll get a million kisses from me. Somewhere, somehow. And if the night's a lonely time for you, just listen to the words I gave to you. and I'll be there. When I'm walking in the morning, standing in the pouring rain, oh, let it roll over me. And if you feel like I feel, love cuts the deepest part of me, yeah. Somewhere, somehow. And if the night's a lonely time for you, just listen to the words I gave to you. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow, and I'll be there.
So it's true, you would rather sing than talk, would you?
Yes.
Absolutely. And I'm ever so glad Amanda kept applying for you.
That's true.
You've been terrific. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Doody as Marty Pellow. And now it's time to saddle up and ride out to meet star guest number 2.
My name's Maddy, and I come from Llanharan in South Wales, which is a lovely, friendly little town, and it's not too far from Cardiff. I've got 2 big passions in life, and the first one's got to be singing. The second one, definitely horses. I've always ridden since I was a little girl. I love the freedom of being out riding. I've always enjoyed it. I suppose a sense of power being on a nice big horse. I think the end result looks glamorous when you're sort of finally tacked up and you've got all your gear on, but there's a lot of behind the scenes work which you don't really realise if you just see somebody riding a horse. I first discovered I sounded like the person I'm going to be tonight through Butlins. I worked there as a redcoat, and we had this type of show. I just thought, I'll do this person. And it worked, and I never did it again until I played for Stars in Her Eyes.
You can't beat being in a stable relationship. Please welcome Maddy. So, tell us how you first started singing, Carol.
Well, I first started singing, it was in school, really. Every year we used to have a nice Steadford, and that's sort of something that everybody sort of gets together and does their bit of what they're good at, hopefully.
Yeah. You were good at singing. Did your mother make you do that?
No, not really. In school, they'd sort of say, the teacher would say, oh, we're looking for somebody for the first year girls solo or something, and everybody would go, oh, no, don't look at me. And I'd be like, I'll do it, miss. I'll do it, miss.
A natural born show-off. Yeah. You've had lots of jobs in your life, haven't you?
Yeah.
What have you done?
Hairdressing, retail management, waitressing, redcoat.
Which was your favourite?
Redcoat, really.
Which, of course, was the first place that you did the person that you're going to be tonight.
That's right.
Give us a few clues as to who you're going to be.
Right, she's American, blonde, country and western, buxom.
We don't need any more clues. Tell us who you're going to be, Carol.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton, the darling of Dollywood. She lives to ride and to sing, and tonight, singing live, Maddy is Dolly Parton.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble in the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch it down the front of the line. Jump in the shower, the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on a job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, baby. Getting by, well, it's all taking and no giving. They'll just use your mind and they'll never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. Who would think that I would deserve a fair promotion? Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You're just a step from the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in, but the tide's gonna turn, it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, baby. Getting by, but it's all taking and no giving. They'll just use your mind and they'll never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. Who would think that I would deserve a fair promotion? Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. There's a better life. You dream about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game. I don't care what they call it, and you spend your life putting money in his pocket. 9 to 5.
Well, that little girl's come a long way from the Eisteddfod, hasn't she? Was coming through the doors everything you wanted it to be?
Yeah, more.
Oh, fabulous. And it got you noticed as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Carol Maddy as Dolly Parton. Now let's meet star guest number 3, whose daily routine is a departure from the usual 9 to 5.
My name's Steve Supple. I live in Southend, which is in Essex, and I currently am working as a chauffeur. Obviously, being a chauffeur, you get to drive nice cars. I'm currently using a white Rolls Royce, which is the finest car you could be driving around in. It's a lovely job to have because you're always picking up people and meeting people when they're doing the nicer things in their life. I drive brides for weddings, mothers with their newborn baby from the hospital to bring them back home, even college students when they graduate. The only thing I love more than being a chauffeur is actually being a singer and having the chance to sing. Sometimes I even get called the singing chauffeur, because I'm always singing when I'm out in the car. I actually first applied for Stars in Their Eyes last year. I wasn't successful then, so I just concentrated more on the singing and on the impression. And here I am. Now this time I'm actually on the show.
Please welcome the singing chauffeur, Steve Supple. Right. You haven't always been a chauffeur, have you?
No, I used to work for an insurance company for a few years, and then I decided that I wanted to get into music and some songwriting and perhaps composing. So
is that why you chose chauffeuring?
yeah, it's flexible, and I can chauffeur when I want, and I can do my music when I want as well.
What are your ambitions as a composer?
An ambition I would like to have is to see the person that I'm going to be this evening sing one of my songs.
That's an excellent ambition to have. Did you start singing very early in life?
I suppose that would have to be on the Isle of Sheppey. When I was very young, I was actually given 50 pence by my granddad to sing She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain.
What made you choose the person that you're going to be tonight?
When I was very young, we only had one album in the house that I can remember, and that was of the person that I'm going to be this evening. And
so you had no choice, really?
No
did
choice.
you?
It was drummed in.
Oh, now he's a huge US star, this man, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's the biggest clue I can give you. He's not been done on the show before. Tell us who you're going to be, Steve.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be John Denver.
John Denver, great American folk hero. From the Rolls to the Rockies, tonight singing live, Steve Supple is John Denver.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like mountains in springtime, like a walk in a rain, like a storm in a desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come, let me love you, come love me Come let me love you, come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in a rain, like a storm in a desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
You've got a superb voice.
Thank you.
And it's fantastically accurate as well. Just as we remember him. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Supple as John Denver. Steve's gone to give his roller a quick bop and a polish, and to be honest, I could do with a bit of sprucing up myself. So why don't we meet back here in, a couple of minutes. The Stars in Their Eyes. Do you know that since the first series of Stars in Their Eyes, over 300 people have walked through those famous doors? Just think how many songs that is. Just think how many notes that is. Startling statistics by anybody's standards. And our next star guest is someone else who likes to set high standards.
My name is Stella Gould. I live in Stenning, West Sussex. I work at the old Tollgate Hotel in Bramber. I work in the kitchens downstairs with my boyfriend Mark. I learnt to cook as just a survival. You had to cook every day. I love to cook. I love things to taste really good. So I experiment all the time. I can always get a great meal out of nothing.
Another cheese board for tonight.
I first started singing when I was 8. I joined the choir at Stenning St Andrews.
Last year.
It really taught me a lot about working with a choir and sounding like one person, working together to create something beautiful. The lady I'm going to be doing tonight, I've always imitated ever since I was young anyway. And because I have the love of her music, I can feel exactly what she's feeling. When I walk through those doors tonight, I will think, I'm here! That's what I think.
Guess what? She's here! Stella Gould! Stella, well, you really made that meal out of nothing, didn't you? Now, it's not your first job in food, that is it?
No.
What have you done before?
I've picked mushrooms, actually.
Oh,
before.
really?
Very interesting
It's
job.
a very interesting job, isn't it? You were adamant about being a singer from a very early age, weren't you?
Oh, yes. Yeah, ever since I was 3, I think I was a singer, and I sang Andy Pandy to everyone. My mum got me to sing it to everyone. And then in the church choir and the school choir, in the school operas, Gilbert Sullivan, Mikado and what have you.
And then you became a singer when you left school?
No, I was a dancer first, in the Bluebells in Las Vegas.
The famous Bluebell
Yes,
Girls.
yeah.
And it took you to America?
Yeah.
And what happened there?
I sang in a rock band, and we went to a few clubs in New York and Philadelphia. It was great fun. It was really wild.
The rock band is a big clue as to who Stella is going to be. On your application form, tell me what you wrote about your ambition.
Well, my ambition is to be a big star. Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
I think you're going to be after tonight. Is this woman that you're going to be, has she been a role model in your life?
Oh, she's definitely helped me a lot, yes. I've completely got rid of my inhibitions. Absolutely.
I can't imagine you having any anyway. Wait till you see this tonight. Who are you going to be, Stella?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Janis Joplin.
Janis Joplin, the rock and roller from the 60s. Vivacious and vibrant tonight, singing live, Stella Gould is Janis Joplin.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train when I was feeling near as faded as my dreams. Bobby thumbed a diesel night just before it rained and rode us all the way into New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Windshield wipers slapping time. I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, only nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Only feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, yeah, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. But through all kinds of weather, through everything that we done, yeah, Bobby, baby, kept me from the core. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, and that's all that Bobby left me. Yeah, honey, feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. La la la. And the Bobby
And not an inhibition in sight. Not even a safety net. You enjoy your music, don't you?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Yeah, we could tell. Ladies and gentlemen, Stella Gould as Janis Joplin. Now to our fifth and final star guest. And ladies, let me warn you, he's a bit of a bombshell.
My name is Andrew John Browning, and I live in Gosport in Hampshire, and I work at RNAD Elson, which is the Royal Armaments Depot. One of the jobs that I do is to check explosives. Basically, when you get packaging from the ships, where the explosives have been taken out and used, the packaging that comes back to the depot has got to be checked to make sure that they're free from any armament. The job that I do could be dangerous, but as long as you comply with the regulations, you've got no problem. The artist that I'm doing tonight is someone that people say that I sound very much like when I used to do the impression at karaoke. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I walk through those doors, but I can imagine it's going to be an excellent experience.
It's going to be exceedingly excellent. Please welcome Andrew Browning. I'll tell you what, Andrew, that job looks dangerous to me. Is it dangerous?
No, not really. Not really.
You just have to have a bit of respect, I suppose, for ammunition.
Yes, definitely.
Well, you're not a stranger to danger anyway, are you? Didn't you? You used to have a very strange hobby.
Yes, I did. Keeping reptiles.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of reptiles did you have?
Alligators, snapping turtles.
Yes.
And corn snakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, lovely.
Why?
They're just lovely things to have.
Lovely, warm-hearted...
Yeah, I mean, they're not furry, but they're really nice.
What came after the reptiles?
Oh, the mice. Yes.
The mice?
Oh, yes, the mice.
Oh, they are furry and lovable.
Yes, but they got out of hand.
Why did they get out of hand, Andrew?
Well, I bought one mouse.
Yeah.
And then I bought another.
Yeah.
Male and a female.
Yeah.
And then I had a problem on
And
my
then they
hands.
got out of hand. You've stuck to talent competitions since then.
Yes.
Ever won any prizes?
Yeah, just recently I won a holiday to New York.
Well, that's not bad, is it?
No, it's not bad.
That must have given you some confidence.
Yeah, it did.
And of course, your mother and your sister give you a lot of confidence with your singing, don't they?
Yes, it's they really helped me from the onset, really.
In fact, was it Anita who applied for you?
Anita initially applied for me, yes.
Great, I'm glad she did as well. I know this man that you're going to be tonight is a very, very famous man.
Yes.
Have you ever met him?
No, I haven't.
Have you been close to meeting him?
Yes, I've met his guitarist, Hugh Burns.
That's near enough for me. Frankly, if you'd met his cleaner, it would be near enough for me. Tell us who you're going to be, Andrew.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be George Michael.
George Michael! The man with the stubble chin! He's nobody's fool, and tonight, singing live, Andrew Browning is George Michael!
Far when I could have been your star. Listen to people scared to death from my heart. Strange that you were strong enough to even make a start, but you'll never find peace of mind till you listen to your heart. People, you can never change the way they feel. Better let them do just what they will, for they will. If you let them steal your heart from you, people will always make a lover feel a fool. You knew I loved you. Should have seen them all. Should have seen love through. can't compare with any other. You are far when I could have been your star. You listen to people, scared it to death from my heart. Strange that I was wrong enough to think you'd love me too. Guess you were kissing a fool. You must have been kissing a fool.
Fabulous transformation. Doesn't this beat keeping alligator snapper turtles?
I should say so.
I should think so too. You've got a stunning voice. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Browning as George Michael. And while George fights off the hordes of adoring fans, all we have to do is decide which of our 5-star guests will return to fight another day, or at least sing in the live grand final. It's never an easy choice, and I know you've all got your own opinion about who should be taking part. However, you at home will have the privilege of making that decision on the live grand final itself. But tonight, as always, the responsibility belongs to our studio audience. So, who will it be? Will it be Marty Pellow, Dolly Parton, John Denver, Janis Joplin, or George Michael? There they are, one for all and all for one. Right, are you ready? Studio audience, cast your votes now. And the winner is Marty Pellow. Is this what you had in mind?
No. It was also good.
Would you say this is the second most beautifulest thing ever?
Yes, yes.
After your daughter?
Yes, I would.
It's not making you nervous talking to me now, is it?
No, it's not.
Well, I'm glad about that. I must say, I must congratulate you, because as you said, the standard has been fantastically high.
It's amazing.
And not only
5 winners, not one.
5 winners, yeah. And 5 people who've been an absolute joy to work with. You've all entered into the spirit of it, and I'd like to thank you as their representative tonight. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Well, another memorable night for all concerned, and it's one Paul won't forget in a hurry. And don't you forget that I'll be here again next week with another rich assortment of star guests. But before all that, tonight belongs to Paul Doody, who will sing us out once more as Marty Pellow. Good night.
Thank you.
And if you're there and you care and you listen very careful, darling, you're my friend. And if you hear loud and clear, you will get a million kisses from me. Somewhere, somehow. And if the night's the lonely time for you, just listen to the words I gave to you. Let the song of ours play one more time. down for you. Just listen.
If you'd like to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, please call free phone 0800 666 888. That's 0800 666 888.
Let the song of ours play